This is Ocean's Moonlit Pathways, and I'm Miss MJ XOXO. Here is my disclaimer. These readings are conducted for insight purposes only. Everything I say is alleged. Even if you see death in my readings, continue to hold out hope for the missing person's safe return home alive, as you never truly know with tarot. All individuals discussed are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. My readings are not intended to solve or definitively interpret cases, but rather to explore small clues and gain alternative perspectives for contemplation. Please note that the nature of some of these readings may be sensitive and could be triggering to some individuals. I also wanted to add that I really try to do minimal research on these cases before I do a reading, because I don't want what I seen in the news or what I heard in the news to influence what I see in the cards. I want to be influenced by spirit and what I'm guided to see, as opposed to what I've already heard and learned. And on that note,
just going to
enjoy.
try to do a short and fast, quick read on this situation with, I don't know how to say his name, Elias Huizar. First, it seems like whatever could have happened, things got way out of hand. It was a mistake. I didn't mean for this to go this far. Something happened that was unintentional, accidental, by mistake, coincidental. It wasn't planned. It was without thought. It happened. And people were in mismatched connections with him, not meant for each other. It was a one-sided love affair, a toxic relationship, an affair with a lower class person, not meant to be, opposites attract but don't merge or mix. It was a forced relationship, and I see backdoor. I got backdoor energy. It's a setup. Evil eye, spiritual attack, spiritual warfare, curses and hexes. There could have been some type of black magic sent to destroy someone's life. And I see child abuse. This is someone who grooms minors, has inappropriate relationships with minors, and they prey on minors. In this Elias Huizar case, forgive me for saying his name incorrect, there's a stranger in my house. So there could have been some type of situation with breaking and entering, a home invasion. Someone could have been living with him, not realizing that he was living a secret life. Somebody could have been dealing with squatters who won't leave their home, finding home in shambles after a break-in. So he could have broken into someone's home and like damaged it. I get home invasion, breaking and entering energy. And then swamp, marshlands and wetlands, bayou, alligators, Florida Everglades. So he could be in a swamp in Florida near the Everglades. He could be going towards some type of marshland or wetland. I see pine islands, black water channels, and cypress forest. So he could be somewhere in a bayou area, wetland, marshland area, somewhere near the Florida Everglades. I did see coastal areas, so he's somewhere close to like a coastal area, a marina or something like that. I hate my baby daddy, baby mama. Oh my God. Deep hatred for an ex-lover. So someone had a deep hatred for their ex-lover. There could have been some type of custody battle that turned deadly or ugly. Bio parents feud over care of child. Deep regret over who you chose to have a child with. And Mexico and Central America. So I'm wondering, he could be Mexican or Central American or some type of Latin American, if that's possible. But I'm seeing south of the border, so it's a possibility that he could be trying to cross the border. I see border crossing, travel to Mexico or Central America by car. I see tropical island and countries that speak Spanish. So this could be telling me that he's from a tropical island or country that speaks Spanish, or he's on his way to one of those type of places. He could be Garufuna. I'm getting Native American energy, but even with Native American, it could be like Latin Native American, indigenous tribes. So he could be trying to cross the Mexico-Central America border. Witness sees or finds missing person. So somebody might actually see him out in the street. Somebody might point him out. Missing person found by police or searcher. The ability to stand out in a crowd. Seeing a celebrity out and about like a regular person. So I feel like he's going to be spotted somewhere. And for some reason, I get the energy that he's like driving around and staying in hotels with the baby. But God bless. I see a water grave. So there's something connected to water, a death by drowning. There could be a dead body in water, mass bodies found in a body of water. Body resurfaces in water after a long period of time submerged. So someone could be found dead in a body of water or something like that. Or someone could have drowned. Someone had mommy issues. My mother never loved me. My mother was cold, abusive, and detached. My mother put men before me. My mom put drugs and or alcohol before me. My mother was never there for me. And he could still be close to home, or something happened in a home that he lived in. Let's see, not far from home, close to passing away and ascending to heaven. Ugh. Close proximity, so he could still be in close to the area of his home, but then I also get the energy of doing dirt close to home or in the home, still in the neighborhood. So he could still be in the neighborhood, or this could just be explaining that something that he did some type of dirt in his home. Stolen goods. I don't know if this has to do with the kidnapping of the child, but he could have taken something from somebody. He could have probably stolen some credit cards, or let's see, take what doesn't belong to you, steal from family or friend. He could be a shoplifter. I see robbery, storyteller, fabricate stories, pathological liar, deceitful, half-truths, all in your head, delusional, daydreamer, pretend liar, untrustworthy perspective. I see death in this situation, so people have crossed over. I see people at peace, or people or person at peace. I see an end of struggles, better days. When I get this at peace card, it usually shows me that someone has crossed over, transitioned to the afterlife. They have better days, happy with life, relationship, career, and finances, feeling blessed, being blessed, and highly favored. And look, long road trips, long journeys. So he's on a road trip. He's driving somewhere, simply enjoying the outdoors, nature, and travel, excited about life and traveling the world. Don't worry about me. I just want to experience life and travel the world. But I see adventures and wanderlust. So I feel like the long road trips, the long journeys, he's taking a drive somewhere distant. I get the motherhood card. So there's a mother figure involved in this situation. And I'm feeling like he kidnapped a child, and the mother of this child is like in anguish right now. Even if she's spiritually crossed over, she is like in anguish over her child. It says don't do business with them. Scammer, fraud, poor business practices, not enough experience in business, bad reviews. So I feel like they say he's a police officer or something like that. So he could have been on the wrong side of the law. Okay, and somebody with daddy issues, an absent father, a father chooses drugs or streets over child, incarcerated father, toxic and abusive father, a father who never knew how to be a father who is cold and detached. And I get the energy of Elias, him being that person, like his baby, God bless, could have daddy issues, but anybody in this situation could have daddy issues, but I'm getting the strong energy of the baby having daddy issues. Not guilty. He could end up going to court, or was already in court or something and was released early for something, or he could end up, I don't know how you could avoid something like this. I feel like he could be copping pleas, maybe, or he was incarcerated before and was released early for some reason. But there's new beginnings, a new lease on life, change for the better, free from a toxic connection, end of a painful cycle, the sun is shining, sense of belonging. When I get this card also, this is a crossover card, a transition to the afterlife card. So people could be sending out donations. There could be some type of fundraiser, crowdfunding. People are giving financial support. I don't know if this guy was a bodybuilder, but let's see. Steroid use for muscles and weight gain, large defined body frame. So he could be very muscular and very fit, competes with other weightlifters, able to lift large amounts of weight. When I get the large amounts of weight, I'm thinking bodies, and I'm also thinking drugs. Like he could carry a lot of drugs. You know what I'm saying? So I don't, able to lift large amounts of weight, BBL, cosmetic surgery, invest in your body. So somebody like takes their body very seriously. They live a pretty healthy lifestyle. They work out. Hidden cameras. There could be some secret video recordings, secretly recording people in compromising positions, secretly records minors for specific desires, video recording used to blackmail someone. And we did see the praise on minor things. So, and look, drugs, drug deal gone bad, purchasing drugs, overdose. So somebody was getting high like the sky, high to the sky. Okay. And then I see WWE. There was some type of wrestling match. He could have body slammed somebody. He could have chokehold or choke slammed somebody. He could have pinned somebody to the bed, the ground, pinned to the mattress. Somebody could be a professional fighter. Let's see. Burn bridges, lack of trust, disloyal, turned back on, block. So somebody tried to block him. Somebody tried to move on. Nothing to say. Stop calling. But crazy, can't take no for an answer. This person is two-faced. This guy he lived a double life. He was a cheater, a backstabber. Someone felt hopeless, lost, depression, the S word. They wanted to end their life. There was a love affair, a dirty little secret. Somebody had a sex fix or needed a sex fix, and they were on the down low. They were creeping. Somebody's a daydreamer. Their head is in the clouds. Their delusion. We've seen delusion a couple of times. Hopes and dreams. I get the energy of hopes and dreams being shattered. Someone was suffering in silence. How much time do I have left? Unspoken desires, real feelings, broken dreams. So dreams are broken. And this is about family, blood ties, inner circle, families destroyed, nurturing. I get that card that always comes out where I say it's like somebody's presenting themselves as a loving, nurturing person when they have ulterior motives. I get the strong child predator energy when I see this nurturing, mentorship, wisdom giving back. It's somebody that's making you feel comfortable in their presence only for them to violate you in some type of way, violate your trust in some type of way. This is consequences. I get the young girl energy, bad choices, games. She could have sent this guy mixed signals, or she could have been receiving mixed signals. But these are consequences of bad choices. Stagnant. Somebody felt stuck. They were at a dead end, frozen. So maybe right now, Elias, he doesn't know where to go. He doesn't know what to do. Maybe he doesn't have a sound plan. So he feels stuck right now. Intimacy, mutual respect. There was mutual respect between two people, but for some reason, I guess that respect was lost. Unity, closeness, and somebody was cutting ties. Freedom, standing up, awakening. So somebody was trying to cut ties from this intimate connection. And listen, this person with their mask, they were hiding, concealing, being deceptive. They were taking no for an answer. They were not going to take no for an answer. Let's see what else we see. I'm hoping that the baby's not in danger. I'm seeing not in danger. So maybe the son is not in danger. Let's pray that that is the case. God bless. I see arson, karmic relationships. They could be on the I-95, Route I-95. Somebody's a YouTuber or something with YouTube. Maybe a video came out on YouTube. He could be hopping trains. I see fake friends. There could be a fire sign involved in the situation. A Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Once again, theft. So he stole something from somebody. It could be the child, but I get the energy of other things. Somebody was extremely nervous. If he's police, I see police brutality. So he could have been brutalizing people as a police officer. I get the misogynistic energy. He has a hatred for women. I hate women. No one believed me. If you watch my channel a lot, you know when I see that usually has to do with SA. He touched me. SA. Mexico. So he could really be trying to cross the border. He could be Mexican or trying to flee to Mexico. It's tragic accident. So something could have happened accidentally. And generous lover. He could be very generous and giving. Let me see what my tarot cards say. Okay. So as far as tarot goes, I see ruin, the Ten of Swords, backstabbing and betrayal, an end, a nail in a coffin. We do know that there are deaths involved, but there's a love connection here, a mutual respect. We saw that. Well, you guys can't see the cards, but I saw that and I expressed it. There's a mutual respect, but I feel like somehow the respect was lost. Somebody feels like a fool. I feel like I'm getting the energy of like stolen innocence. Trust falls. Somebody wants to. I see the S word, end it all. Somebody's at the ledge, and I'm hearing the song, "Don't Push Me, 'cause I'm close to the edge." So somebody could have been pushed to their limit or pushed to a breaking point. But justice will be served. I do see justice. I see karmic justice. He could have been dealing with some type of financial issues. I get the energy of breakups and divorces. With the Five of Pentacles, that involves hardships. So like I said, he could have been dealing with some type of financial issues. He could have been dealing with an illness, and he could have been worried about something in some type of way. With the Star, it's wish fulfillment, but I just feel like somebody wishing for better things out of life. With the Hierophant, I get the energy of religion. It could be church, something connected to school. I feel like he harmed someone at a school, if I'm not mistaken. So this could be connected to the school, connected to teachers. It could also be connected to religion. He could be, with him being a police officer, I get the energy of like the social groups, because that what the Hierophant also represents. So him being a police, I get the gang energy, gang ties. But he could also be connected to street gang members as well. Interference, I get third party energy. But with this is the Eight of Swords. So he could end up going to jail. He could have already been incarcerated, but somebody felt stuck. Somebody felt trapped. These women could have felt backed into a corner. They were silenced. This is the M word, the R word, violence. And the Five of Wands is all about disagreements, arguments, strife. People on two different teams with two different beliefs. So he could have, one of the women or both of the women, they could have had opposing beliefs or something like that, and they just did not agree on something. It could have to do with how the child is being raised or something, but they were like oppositions. They were ops. With the Two of Wands is Dominion. Two of Wands also has to do with a stalemate, so he could feel stuck. He could feel stuck, like there's nowhere to go. Like he knows he's gonna get caught, and there's nowhere to turn or nothing to do. He could be in denial. And with the Universe, the World card didn't come out in reverse, but I'm compelled to read it in reverse. And it has to do with a lack of success and, once again, stagnation, feeling stuck. So I feel like even though he executed whatever plan he executed, I feel like he is stuck in the situation and there's no way out of this. The only way out of this is to, harm himself. Ugh. Or just, suffer the consequences and take accountability for his actions and go to jail. Go to jail. So I just really hope that the baby is found healthy, happy, and alive in a good place. We are praying for the baby. We are praying for the families of the deceased. Thank you so much for listening. Happy healing, everyone. God bless.